I cannot walk when the camera is running.
Yeah.
Because this is wood and this is jewelry.
Hey friends, welcome back to yoga. Welcome back to the mat today. We are going to do a yoga flow for digestion. For our internal organs, we're going to be working through a lot of twists today to really give our internal organs a nice massage. And a lot of these twisting poses are awesome for digestion, are awesome to kind of get things moving, get the flow going, get our digestive juices flowing, if you will. And yeah, this is going to be a really awesome practice, a really awesome flow. I love getting really deep in these nice juicy twists. They feel not only so awesome for our body internally, but you'll feel a lot of relief in the lower back and things like that as well. So just enjoy this practice today and know that you are doing good for your insides. So of course, yoga feels great and makes us, look vibrant and, feel energized, and even gives us, some sexy muscle tone too and some great flexibility. But we're really working on the inside a lot today too. So really keep that at the forefront of your intention for today's practice. Just remembering that, we're kind of in this space, massaging out the organs, working on digestion. And so let's put our minds in that space as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start in child's pose. Okay, so you're going to come down onto the mat here, open up your knees nice and wide, toes together, and we'll start out in child's pose. Opening up the fingertips nice and wide, gripping down those fingers into the earth. Relaxing our armpits and our upper chest kind of there, our necks, all of that is nice and relaxed. And now let's start walking the fingertips over to the right side of the mat, okay? And we're really going to get a nice stretch in the left side of the body, okay? So walking the fingertips towards the top right of the mat and kind of creating a little side bend in the body there. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing all that nice oxygen into the left side of our body. And switch other side. So fingertips now walking towards the left side of the mat, stretching and opening up the right side body. Awesome. Then walking the fingertips back to kind of that middle position or that extended child's pose position. And then we're slowly going to come all the way up back into a seated position. Okay. So coming down into easy seated. I don't really care, to be honest, which foot is crossed in front of the other. You can do what feels good. You can just do whatever feels natural and feels comfortable. Okay, so we're going to inhale, reach both arms overhead, and then exhale, bring the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind the body, starting out with a nice easy twist. Okay, but sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and away from the ears. Every inhale, grow a little bit taller, lengthen a little bit more. And then every exhale, twist a little bit deeper. You can start to look towards your right shoulder. Really lengthening with every inhale and deepening that twist with every exhale. And one more time, big inhale. And exhale, unwind, come back to center. You can kind of twist around a little bit. Now we're going to do the other side, okay? Inhale, reach your arms all the way up over your head. Exhale, right hand to the left knee. Get a nice twist. Left hand comes behind the body. Every inhale, we grow nice and tall. And every exhale, twist a little bit deeper, looking towards your left shoulder this time. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Good job. Legs out in front of you, okay? So I'm going to come to the side here. Kick both legs out in front. Let's take the left foot and cross it over the right leg, bending that knee into the chest. Take the right hand and come around and give your left leg a little bit of a hug here. And then the left hand comes and swims around to the back of the body, okay? So pulling that knee into your chest, inhale, creating length towards the sky, and then exhale, twisting and looking over that left shoulder here. And release, slowly switch to the other side. Uncross the left leg, bring the right leg across. Left hand hugs in the right leg, right hand comes back around, and we twist to the other side. Really pull that tummy in when you exhale so you can twist a little bit deeper. And relax, slowly untwist. Awesome, nice work. We're gonna make our way into all fours. So coming into an all fours position, hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Not sinking down in the upper part of our back, but really pushing through, getting rid of that kind of dip there, if you will. And then pulling your belly button into your spine. So nice and tight, activated core here, okay? So we're gonna bring the right hand towards the middle of our chest and plant it there. And then we're gonna inhale, reach our left hand all the way up. And then exhale, thread the needle all the way through, and then really relax on your left shoulder. You can come onto your right fingertips and push your fingertips into the earth. So that way you can really get a nice, good twist towards that right side there. And one more time, nice big inhale. Exhale, plant the right palm down again to the ground. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, release to start. Okay, now we'll do the other side. So plant the left palm towards the middle of the chest here. Inhale, right arm reaches up nice and tall, nice and high. And then exhale, loop it all the way through. Thread the needle. You can come up onto your fingertips here on the left side. Just really getting into that nice, deep, juicy twist. Big inhale. Exhale. Plant that left palm back down to the ground. Inhale, open it up one more time. Exhale, right hand down. Nice work. So let's go into our first downward facing dog for this practice. Walk your fingertips forward, tuck your toes under, and lift your knees, lift your hips, come all the way up into downward facing dog. You can start to bend alternating knees, walk your dog, pedal out your dog. Just a reminder to keep your fingertips open nice and wide, pressing the fingertips down into the earth. Even that space of skin in between your thumb and your pointer finger, press that part down into the earth as well. Good job. And then find some stillness into your downward facing dog. And then you're going to walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet, okay? So like one step in each, okay? So you're creating a little bit more of a narrow V shape with your body, okay? We're going to put all the weight in the left hand, and we're going to lift up the right hand and grab onto our shin, our calf, our knee, whatever we can do that works for us on the outside, and then really pull yourself through this side part, this side kind of space that you have here, okay? So whatever works for you in terms of where you can grab is cool. Bend that right elbow so you can really pull yourself through this space. Remember, we're working on our internal organs, giving them all a nice massage. So just think about that when you're here in this space, no matter how funny or funky or wobbly or shaky it might feel. And release the right hand. We'll switch to the other side. Left hand comes up, grabs onto the quad, the knee, the calf, the outside of the ankle, bending that left elbow so that way you can really pull yourself through. Nice work. And then bring it back. Walk your hands a little bit further out. So you come back, let's say, into a more of a standard downward facing dog. Let the heels drop a little bit more. Big inhale. Exhale, come down into a plank position. So lower your hips, find yourself into a nice plank position here. Then we're going to step the right foot in between both hands, okay? However you need to get there. If you need to come down to your knees and then pull that leg forward, that's no problem, okay? So we have the right foot in between both of our hands. You can come down to this back knee if you need. You can also stay elevated here. It's no problem. Left hand on the inside of the right foot, we're going to open up and twist to the right. Really push into that left hand nice and strong, not collapsing in the shoulder. Good job. Reach it up. And then release that hand to the ground. Step the left foot up to meet the right foot. So the left foot comes in, meets the right foot. You can just hang out here for a little bit. Bend your knees as much as you need. And just hang in this forward fold position here. You can grab onto opposite elbows if you like, and just let your body hang. Kind of a ragdoll pose here. And then release your hands down to the ground. We're going to do some halfway lifts. We're going to do 3, okay? So your hands are going to slide up to your shins, create nice and long space with your upper part of your body. Nice and long neck, like someone's just pulling you by a string here. Shoulders down and away from the ears. And then bow all the way down. 2 more times. Here we go. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice and long, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Last one, big inhale. And exhale. And then bend your knees and slowly roll all the way up to a standing position. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. Good job. And then come up to a standing mountain pose position. Good job. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, bow all the way down. We'll put both hands on the ground. Come back into a plank position here just for a second. And then we're going to take the left foot and step it in between the hands this time. Okay, you can always drop down to the back knee if you like. Whatever works for you. Right hand on the inside of the left foot. We peel it open towards the left. Good job. Breathe through it. Press that back knee really, or the back part of the back knee really up towards the sky so you have a nice and strong back leg as well. Good job. And then place your left hand on the ground. Right foot comes back to meet the left or comes up to meet the left. And we're just going to hang here. Okay, we're going to come into chair pose. So I'm going to step back just a little bit. You can stay where you are, but just so that you can see me really good here, you're going to inhale, reach your arms all the way up over your head and sit back into chair pose. So sit, create like a chair with your body. So reach your arms all the way up. If you want to have your hands out in front of you, that's no problem, but we're going to come into a twist here, okay? So reach your arms all the way up over your head, sit into a nice chair, then bring your hands to heart center. We're going to twist to the left, bring the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, pull that right knee back so it doesn't collapse forward, and then you get a nice juicy twist here. Sit down nice and low and twist. You got this. Really push like you're bringing your thumbs towards your sternum. That's the direction you want to go, okay? Mine are not there yet. Yours might not be either, but that's the direction. Good job. And inhale, come back up to chair. And exhale, release all the way down. Give your legs a little bit of a break. Good job. And inhale, chair pose. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. This time we twist to the right. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Left knee pulls back, yeah? And twist towards the right. And then slowly come back to center, reach all the way up overhead, and fold all the way down. Give those legs a little break. Awesome. And then you're going to bend your knees generously and slowly roll all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good job. Now we'll just do a couple little mini back bends just to open up the chest and the hips a little bit here, and then we'll come back down to our backs on the mat for some more twists. Okay, so inhale, reach all the way up over your head. Exhale, bend the elbows, lean back, push the hips forward. Good job. Inhale, stand nice and tall. Exhale, lean back. And one more time, reach all the way up. And then hands all the way down to heart center. And we'll come to a seated and then lying position on our mat, okay? So on your back on the mat, all the way down. Let's bring your right knee into your chest. So the left leg comes down, just the right knee here. We're going to come into a supine twist. Right knee into the chest, left hand to the outside of the right knee, pull it across the body, and then look towards your right. Now you only want to twist as far as you can until your right shoulder starts to come up. It's okay if it comes up a little bit, but you don't want it to be like completely up off the ground just for the sake of like twisting your body, right? So find a comfortable spot, get a nice lower back release here, get a nice twist. Slowly come back to center. We'll switch legs. So release the right leg down to the ground. Bring the left knee into your chest. And then we'll use the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Pull that knee over to the right side and looking over to the left. And come back to center. Okay, we're gonna end with a little bit of core, some yogic bicycles. So start with your feet your legs at a 90-degree angle, hands behind your head. So you're going to inhale, exhale, twist. Right elbow to the left knee, right leg comes down. Inhale, exhale, twist the other direction. Good job. At your own pace. Inhale and exhale. One more time, each side. And release. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. You can rock your knees side to side. Make some circles. And give yourself one last big hug. You can bring your forehead into your knees. And exhale, release all the way down into your Shavasana. So as always, feel free to hang out here if you like and take some moments to relax and recover. Thinking about all the good you did for your internal organs and for your digestion and all of these really great twists to help mobilize our bodies and just increase mobility and flexibility in our spine. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. Namaste.